All right, guys, how's it going? I want to do a quick update on ADTX as now this is presenting to be honestly one of my favorite pennies that I'm watching here, and I'll give you guys a couple reasons why. One, we just had the reverse flip. We had to have that let go, had that done. I made a video, I think either 9:30 or 10:01 here, and I said it's pretty risky if you're trying to buy it before here because you know it's having a reverse split. They said it right. You can look at the news here, and they talked about it right here 6 days ago, the 1 for 40 reverse split. So every time, like 90% of the time, the stock is just going to drop. It does it all the time, and people don't want to hold for a reverse split. I wouldn't want to. It's just not smart. So yes, we have the reverse split, and you never want to buy it on the day of the reverse split. So as you can see, the day of the reverse split is down 39%, and then the next day today is down 28%. Usually what happens is a day or two or even three, this will continue to go down. But I will say this one is the most oversold penny in my opinion, due to the fact we have a extremely low K value, which is 2.38. I try to look for under 3. We just had the reverse split, so we got that bad news out. We gave it a day here. And this is also why too, why you wait till the end of the day. As you can see, if you bought this thing just right here at the beginning of the day, look at this thing just totally drop. And a lot of times, one of the worst habits I see people do is they keep buying every dip and dip because they're like, well, I can make more money if I put more money in this. And it goes down, and then it goes down and down and down. And you tell yourself, well, it can't get worse. And I used to do that all the time. What I'll do is it'll be going down for one day, and somehow I put all the funds that I need into that thing. Like if I'm allocating $5,000 to a penny stock, we'll say ADTX, I would never put 5,000 all of it in one day. I tried it after much back test, after much experience, especially with my strategy. It works best if you buy it at the end of the day. When I mean end of the day, like 3:58 p.m., right before the bell's about to ring and the market's over. Because as you can see, you can get literally pretty freaking close to where on these bodies end. And like here today, you see how the sellers, they take it all the way down. If you thought that the beginning was the best, and guess what, you're now down 28%. And so it just makes it where the sellers get exhausted, and then you start to see relief. So yes, I think ADTX is now bullish here due to the fact of low K value. I do have a unique thing to say is one, we haven't hit the EMA 5 since this candle here, 927. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything that I don't touch in 7 daily candles is long. So it's like a hit or miss. If you want to get some skin in the game, this is a great play. But could it go down further? Yes, I could see it going down, a little further, like a day or two more. But what I like to say, people, if you want to put $5,000 in, have some room where you will say you just want to put 1,000 in just to get a skin in the game. So you have 4,000 left over, you put 1,000 into it right now, and that way, if it does pump like 50%, you made $500, and that's what this stock can do. So right in here, we have the data price range here. You can look at this total just to this lower band. You have 64%. This ATR4, which is extremely sold, and we're clearly under it, you have a massive room up. Let's just say you go to the EMA 5. You're looking at a 125% return, and then the EMA 10 is at a 291% return. There's definitely room to go up. Obviously, this is going the algos are going to work really hard so retail traders don't make money. And then you can also see the last time we touched the EMA 10 was back in 820. We're way past that, 920 and then 1003. We are big time due for that EMA 10. This is, I like I said, if as long as you scale in properly, as long as you buy at the end of the day, and you don't go all frenzy and be like, let's say your average is, let's say you buy it at the end of the day, this is where I recommend where to get some skin in the game. Let's say you have it at 1.90 and then it goes to 170. You're going to be really hesitant to just keep buying it. But this thing can tank further than you can imagine, right? And that's why I'm telling people, if let's say it drops 30% tomorrow, you're totally fine. You really are. And because what you're going to do is you're going to accumulate your average to this EMA 5 because this is going to hit, and then you're also accumulating your average to this. The ATR 4, which is customized to be extremely oversold, when you hug this, when you hug it for a couple candles, this is going to be extremely bullish. So just think about you're just you're squeezing that that coil, right? And then eventually it's going to just pop out, and that's really what's happening here. I always like to say you need a couple candles hugging it. Wait till after the reverse split. Usually 1 to 3 days is the best. So if you don't want to get on this one, maybe the next day and then or 2 days afterwards, that's totally fine. But yeah, it could definitely leave without you. Nobody knows the exact bottom. I will say that. We can use things like what this strategy says, where, a low K on the KDJ, we have an EMA 5 time distance, so we know there should be a dead cat bounce to that. We have EMA 10 distance, and then also we're hugging this ATR4, which is extremely oversold if it ever does it. Most stocks don't do it, and then when I do look at it, the reason why you would never get in on this first touch is because you don't even have EMA 5 time distance. Look at this. You're just touched here. You have to wait a couple candles because anything in price action, look at this. You can see right in here, you see how we got them away from the EMA 5 and then we try to come up back to it. Well, if you just had that come back up to it, like right in here, that's a decent regain here. So if you wait till you have time distance, that's where you can get those rejections. Well, we obviously want to make sure there's big space up here. From this low here, there's massive room up to the EMA 5. That's 130%. So even though it's going to fluctuate, you're still going to get massive returns, and your average is just going to keep accumulating with these EMA 5. I think this is one of the best penny stocks. It's got massive volume. I like the volume. It's definitely a very nice one. And like I said, all stocks go in a uniform way, right? They are going to get that reversion mean, and that's really what this strategy is about. It's getting in that bottom because we do not want to buy this thing when it pumps 100%. It's too risky. It's really risky. This thing can drop instantly, and we see that happen all the time where we hit these EMA 5s, like right in here. You see, hit it, drop, hit it, or almost hit it and then drop. And I can show you on the back the history of this. Have we ever had nice pumps? Yeah. Look at this big candle here. But if you would have bought at these areas, you would have been bag holding just like this. Look at, we hit the upper band. So that's good to know that we can squeeze the bears. So you can see over and over again, this thing has massive moves up. And we can calculate, well, what's this move up from the lows? Well, this thing went up by 80%, and that's with bigger price here. Now that we're lower price, the percentages are going to be big, and so it's just nice to see that we're constantly hitting here. I think we are due for a pump. I think this is a very nice thing. If you're obviously following my rules, if you're not part of my Discord, you definitely need to join. Like I said, watch the accumulation rules. If you just want to get skin in the game, what I suggested you was awesome. Let's just say if you have $1,000 and that's all you want to put in a penny stock, well, you can get some skin in the game. You could do, let's say, just $150, and then the next, but you only add once a day. That's the biggest mistake I see people with swing trading is they never think it can get worse. It can always get worse. But I will tell you, you are pretty close to the bottom when I'm looking at this chart here. Now that we have EMA 5 time distance, well, 4 daily candles, I try to look, 7 is extreme. But a lot of the times, when you hug it this bad and there's a lot of this distance and there's a very low K, this could leave without you. So do keep that in mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll also be in the description. And when you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you'll have to use your phone's browser or computer. Avoid scammers. I will never message you, DM you first, or trade your accounts and all that. And then you can feel free to read all the testimonies right in here while they load up of how this system has saved a lot of people and made them very profitable. If you hit the server shop in the top left, you will see that I offer 2 services. The Day and Swing Trading Plus is $12 a month, and it gives you the highest value. What I showed you guys was a day trading strategy. I have a swing trading strategy that I'm getting plays every day, making around 10 to 50% gains a day, and you're just kind of making money every time. Because as a full-time trader, and I suggest everyone, kind of transition to that if you just want to get rid of the 9-to-5 job. Obviously test the strategy out. If you're profitable for a year, then you can look into that. And with this day trading strategy, you can make money every day, and we have people making thousands of dollars doing this simple strategy, but in a lower time frame. So you're gonna get access to all my subscriptions tabs. You're gonna have my day trading education, which is gonna teach you guys really how to do this strategy. We have the swing trading education all in here. That's going to show you guys this video right here in particular will get your indicator set up. I really like this thing. And like it's just been very nice. And this is the power of the end of the day too. As you can see on the 5 minute chart, yesterday this made massive returns for the people who did take advantage of this. Um, so like right here, as you can see, that the sellers had their last effort to go down. And if you look at this from this low to this high, that was a 34%. Let's just say you just taken it right here. That was a 25%. Rinse, repeat, done, and just massive gains right there. So hope you guys really decide to go. This thing's trying to go up here about 2%. We'll see what this goes, and we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is reversal trading, where we catch the bottoms and we sell the tops, and we use a very strict set of rules. If you guys like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the Discord. Let's make some money.